Hello YouTube, this is THC Butters here. I'm just making my first ever YouTube video, so forgive me if I make any mistakes or anything, but let's begin. Not reinventing the wheel here, I'm just showing you a working, modified version of Ominous Penguin's Railcraft elevator for version 1.710. We are using Computercraft version 1.65, Project Red version 4.5.8.59, Railcraft version 9.5, and Extra Peripherals version 0.3.0. Now I know you probably won't remember all of that, but the links for all of those mods will be in the description, along with the link for the YouTube video that actually taught me how to make the elevator. Once again, that's Ominous Penguins. He used redneck cable, which doesn't happen to work with Computercraft in Minecraft 1.710. So, yeah, let's get started, shall we? I'm going to create a new map for this. World type super flat. Done. Let's name this demo and create new world. Okay, here we go. Let's get started. First off, we're going to need to be able to build, obviously, so let's do it pretty basic. Throw down some stone. I'm going to build a couple levels up just so I can show you guys what's all going on here. Anyway, if you've already built Ominous Penguin's elevator, I'm doing the exact same thing, basically. Just showing you guys the layout here. It's pretty simple. Okay. I'll probably fast forward through all of this when I make the final cut, but who knows. Like I said, it's my first YouTube video. Anyhow. I'm just building the structure here. If you guys want to fast forward, go ahead. I know I'm not super entertaining. And I have a lot more mods installed. That's why you see like that down there. I think that's a hat on a slime, yeah. A couple of them out there. Anyhow. Okay, so if you've seen Ominous's video, you've seen all of this, of course, but let me see. Let's cut that out, and we'll leave the rest. Same thing here. We'll cut that one out, leave the rest. Now this version isn't 100% complete, but let's go detector. Let's get a detector. Like I said, I'm literally using his design. There we go. Right there, and right there. Okay, yeah, make sure that those are facing downward. That's the output for the redstone signal. Like I said, not 100% working yet. That's the one piece that I have that's a little iffy. But we'll figure it out here shortly. And of course we need elevator. So TRACK. And see, elevator track. There we go. Grab some of that. Let's go to Project Red. I know we're going to need some framed bundled cable. We're going to need some frame lime cable, some frame white cable, and some frame dark purple cable. We'll also need track. We need a locking track and a crowbar. Crowbar. Okay, so we'll throw down our locking track just to get that out of the way. Throw down another piece there just to turn it, because obviously we want it facing toward the elevator. We'll hit this with the crowbar a couple times until we have boarding mode facing toward the elevator. You see the little arrow. And same thing down here. Okay. Now, let's see, how can we do this? Throw that there. 2 blocks over, we'll throw the lime. Okay, so you got your white framed directly underneath the detector. You got your green frame directly underneath the second block over, which is right underneath the locking track. And we'll do the same thing down here. Cool. Now that that's done, we can grab our framed bundled cable, place it next to it. Okay. Then we'll come over one, break it right there. Okay. And we'll do the same thing here. Alright, that's pretty straightforward. Now, on this floor, because this obviously isn't the ground floor, we'll break that there and come out this way. There we go. Now we'll come up one. You want to be even with the platform. And come over here. And we'll throw down purple. Alright, there we go. Now we need to go and get some red alloy. Sorry if I'm going a bit fast or a bit slow, but just kind of doing it as it goes along. So if you need to, pause at any point. If not, fast forward at any point, or put alloy in between them to connect everything. I've tried to use the insulated cable. They don't connect to the blocks right. The alloy will connect to the blocks, and because it's on the colored frame, it will separate them for color. So that works pretty well. If you guys have any better suggestions, feel free to comment. Anyway, there's that. Okay, obviously we need to put some track down. And some regular track. Doesn't really matter what kind of regular track you use, I don't think. I use the reinforced track because I think it looks a little better, but regular track will do just fine. Oh, I made a small boo-boo here. Kind of put everything one block off on the bottom row, but not a big deal. There we go. That's that. Much better. Okay, break that up. Alrighty. Now, as you notice, I'm using bundled cable instead of RedNet. Now, bundled cable in 1.7.10, I think even in 1.6.4, a couple mods back, hasn't connected directly to the computers. So I got a solution for that too. Let me throw down some track down here real quick. There we go. Oh, crowbar. Got to change that to boarding track. Oops. There we go. Boarding track, arrows facing that way. We're good. Okay, so now we go, and then this is where extra peripherals comes in. As far as I'm aware, it only has one block in it, and it's the bundled connector. Alright, so we grab our bundled connector. Let's go find Computercraft real quick. Computercraft. We'll grab computer. And there we go. Alright, so I'm going to build that up one. Just for demonstration purposes, put the bundled connector down and put the computer on top of it. Do the same thing here. Normally I just put the bundled connector in the ground, but showing you that it's going right on top of the wire there. Alright, and then we put the computer. Okay. Now, we need to grab Ominous's control script. So we go paste bin, oop, cap locks, paste bin, get y, there, vy, excuse me, x, yeah, wx, a, 3su, and we're going to do just like he did in his demo video, name it setup. Setup. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get that, and then we'll run, oh, no, we got that. Same thing down here. Okay, one thing I almost forgot, but not quite. Need to grab some wireless modems. Alright. Wireless modem there. And wireless modem there. Give me 1 second. Okay. Got our wireless modem set up, so now let's run setup. This may take a few seconds, no big deal. This is, I don't even think I've ever read this. Ominous says it's important, but I followed his video pretty carefully, so and I'm only making one elevator. So let's move on. No elevator shafts, obviously. This is the only one I've got in this world. I'm just making a demo for you guys. So we need to name it. Let's name this demo. Enter a floor 2. Enter Y coordinate. Okay, so we get out of Computercraft F3 usually. Now, I don't need to press F3 because, as you can see, I've got my map on the side, and I know that this block is at 17. Or, excuse me, 16. So I'm going to put 16. Press any key to reboot. No other floors were discovered, that's fine. We'll go down here and do the same thing right here. Setup. This may take a few seconds. Press any key to continue. Demo. We're going to name this floor 1, and my coordinates for this floor are 9, and press any key to reboot. There we go. Got those working. Now we're going to put down a... Oh, no. Yeah, we're going to put down a minecart. Let's go C-A-R-T. There we go, there's the cart. Put that down. And bon voyage, nothing's working. That's because this program is set up for RedNet, not bundled red, and we're not connected to this peripheral right here, which connects the bundled wire to the computers. So we need to hold Control R to restart the computer, Control T to terminate the current program. I'm going to type in clear so you guys can see what's going on. And now we're going to type in edit elevator dash control dot Lua. Oh, no, wrong. Let's exit that. Let's go edit startup. Elevator main.lua, as you can see here. Elevator main.lua. So we're going to control, we're going to exit that without saving. Elevator main.lua. There we go. So now we got this, and we go, just scroll down. I personally don't know if you can put this anywhere or not. I go down to the function section. I can see the functions here. And just before the first, function, I add a couple lines. Right here, I type rs redstone. We want to overwrite his current redstone. So redstone equals, and then we type peripheral. So that is P-E-R-I-P-H-E-R-A-L-S, oh, no, A-L, peripheral dot wrap bottom. And that's it. Go ahead and Control S, Control E, reboot. Goodbye. There we go. So this was the bottom floor. So now we got to go and do the same thing to the top floor. Got to make sure that that's connected. So basically that's connecting that to the redstone protocol in his script. So I don't need to reboot this one. I'm just going to hold Control and press T. Let's go clear. Let's go edit elevator dash main dot Lua. Enter. Once again, I'm going to scroll down to where I see the functions. Add a new line. Let's go rs space equals space P-E-R-I-P-H-E-R-A-L. Sorry, but I'm not very good at spelling, so I'm reading off of another sheet. Peripheral is a pretty tough word for me. Anyway, dot wrap. And we're going to bracket it in just like before. B-A-C-K. Close off the brackets. Save it. Exit it. Reboot. And now we're going to press space and see if we can't call that cart. Nope. Why isn't the cart working? It should be working. Oh. Let's terminate this. Let's go edit elevator dot main. Let me make sure I did that right. Oh, elevator dash main, excuse me, dot Lua. Let me double check, make sure I did everything right. Bottom, okay, yeah, that one's good. Reboot. Alrighty, so that should be working there. I think I might have done back on this one instead of bottom. Let me check. Edit, elevator, dot main. Should be dash main, dot Lua. Scroll down. Yeah, I put back here instead of bottom. That's where I kind of screwed up. So we're going to change that to bottom. And we're going to save and exit and reboot. Okay, so now I should be able to call the cart, and there's the cart. The problem I'm having with this is that the detectors here aren't resetting the computer system. So I have to hold Control R every time I want to use it again, but otherwise it works. Bon voyage. And same thing down here. Haven't quite figured that out yet, but that's that. Anyway, if you guys are any good at Computer Craft or Lua, and you guys can figure out how to make these detectors work a little better, put a comment, something. Anyway, that's I think that's it.